Get ready for University of Georgia basketball.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Leafield and JMi Sports under the broadcast rights granted by the University of Georgia. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the University of Georgia, Leafield, and JMi Sports. Announcers are provided by Leafield and JMi Sports and approved by the University of Georgia.
Georgia and Cincinnati all tied up at 37 at halftime. Welcome back inside the Piedmont Healthcare Network studios. Let's continue our look at the out-of-town scoreboard with a look at the top 25 games in progress. Number 14, North Carolina is up 10 against South Carolina Upstate 45-35 with 16-12 to play in Chapel Hill. Purdue having no issues with Marquette. They're up 20, 45-25, 16-47 left in that one. Houston early 6-4 lead against New Orleans. 15-27 to play in the first half in that one. Other top 25 games still to come today. One that is getting underway in about 20 minutes. Number 11, Louisville at home against Memphis. That game scheduled for a 3:30 start. Then at 4 o'clock, a ranked versus ranked contest in the Big Ten between Illinois and Nebraska. Then at 5:30, number 19, Kansas will go on the road in the Tar Heel State to play NC State at the Lenovo Center in Raleigh. That game a 5:30 start. Then at 8 o'clock tonight, number 2, Michigan. They are off to a great start this year. They are on the road against Maryland. At 9 o'clock, number 10, BYU will host UC Riverside. And then another big game late tonight in Seattle at 11:30. It'll be number 8, Gonzaga, and number 25, UCLA. That's your look at what's going on around the top 25 today. We do have a couple other final scores to tell you about. Michigan State survives an upset bid from Penn State, 76-72, and St. John's downs Iona, 91-64. Again, our score here at halftime, 37-all. We'll get you back out to Atlanta next on the Georgia Bulldog Sports Network.
With holiday chaos around every corner, the minute you step into your BMW, you're in control. The BMW X3's adventure-ready agility is built for wherever the holidays take you. The effortless power of the X5 makes it easy to take on the season, and the iconic 3 Series is an exhilarating escape. The BMW Road Home sales event on now. BMW, the ultimate driving machine. Hurry in for exceptional offers through January 2nd.
It's time to cheer on the Bulldogs with the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. Twisted Tea goes down smooth, and at 5% alcohol, it's got the perfect kick to turn things up on game day. It's time to stock up for the season. Look for the bright yellow cans wherever you buy beer. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted. Please drink responsibly. Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio.
Don't go anywhere. The Dogs are coming right back. You're listening to the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself, too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
365 days a year, just call us up, we'll be right there. Our service is guaranteed. At Shoemate, we take great care. Our experts are always there for you and your family's needs. When your family just can't wait, you can always count on Shoemate.
Welcome back. State Farm Arena, Georgia and Cincinnati deadlocked at 37 here at the half, and the Dogs had to fight for their lives to get to that point. They were down 11 points for much of the first half, but had a late surge there at the end of the first half and eventually able to tie the ball game. Let's take a look at some of the numbers after one half of play. Georgia's shooting the ball pretty well at almost 52% for the game. However, the Scana Energy three-point is not dropping. They are 0 for 8 on three-point shots. The Dogs are 15 of 29 from the field. They were 7 of 9 from the free throw line, so 78% from the free throw line. They are out-rebounding Cincinnati. No, I take that back. They're -1 now on the glass, so they ended up losing the rebound battle in the first half, 18-17. Leading scorer for Georgia is Blue Kane, and he had a little burst there in that first half. 15 points. He's 5 of 9 today. Hasn't hit a 3 yet. 5 of 7 from the free throw line. No other Bulldog in double figures, and maybe one that's concerning, the fact that Georgia came into the game leading the country in bench scoring, averaging 45 a game, right at it. Only 4 points off the bench in that first half, Chuck.
Yeah, and Scott, I'll tell you what really shocks me. If I'd told you that at the half, Blue Kane had 15 points, you'd say, oh, he must have hit 2 or 3 threes.
Yeah.
He had no threes. I mean, that's what's amazing. But the fact that we have no threes, 0 for 8, was that what it was?
Yes.
And 0 for 8 is not what we shoot. And so we're hitting, what you said, about 31%. Last game against FSU, we hit 36%. Let's see if we can't crank it up here. This arena owes us some threes in the second half.
All right, we'll see if we can do it in the second 20 minutes coming up. Halftime, Georgia and Cincinnati tied at 37. Half number 2 on the way after this on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Dad, light's green.
Oh, right.
Oh, what fun it is to save on the entire Toyota lineup at Toyotathon. Get 1,000 holiday bonus cash on certain new Toyota vehicles. Offer valid through January 5th, 2026. Offer entitles 1,000 holiday bonus cash on the retail purchase or lease of certain new and untitled 2025 and 2026 Toyota vehicles. This offer is valid when combined with special APR and special lease programs or with standard retailer lease rate programs. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
Picture it. Your holiday table, the family cooking together, the scent of golden brown bread, rosemary from roasted potatoes, and a salad so crisp it snaps, spiced cider in every glass, laughter around every plate. At Kroger, we know these moments matter, and we make it easier to bring them to life with quality that's affordable in every aisle. This season, don't just host, make every moment unforgettable. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
The Dogs are heard right here. This is the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of Georgia Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
Progressive knows there are 2 things RV owners love: to travel and relax. And they like to take both nice and slow. Just like this commercial. And what's more relaxing than the peace of mind knowing their RV is protected by Progressive? Now here comes the fast part. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Scott, Chuck, and Adam back here courtside. Well, not courtside, but in the arena. How about that? State Farm Arena as we get underway here in the second half. Georgia with the ball first to start the second half. Wilkinson trying to back down his defender on the left end of the floor. A little jump hook, draws the front of the rim. No good. And the rebound goes to Cincinnati. They were +1 on the glass in that first half. And they get the first rebound of the second half. Day Thomas, baseline 2. From 10 feet away, no good. He left it short, trying to shoot over Sompto on this right side. Dogs rebound that miss. It's tied at 37, not quite a minute in here to the second half. Georgia trying to win its 9th game of the year. Ross on the drive, jump stop underneath, no shot there. Kicks it back out to Wilkinson, who's playing with 3 fouls. Blue Cane's got it now on the dribble. Overhead pass to Wilkinson. He leans into the three-point shot. No good off the front of the rim. Rebound, Creasa at the free throw line for Cincinnati. Bearcats in black. They'll take it up the other way, left to right. Creasa for a 3 is good right in front of their bench. Creasa with his second three-point shot of the game. And that gives Cincinnati a 40-37 lead. Georgia still without a three-pointer here in the ballgame. 0 for 8 in the first half. Ross out of the corner. They bump and foul him. Creasa, a little hip check there along the baseline. Called for the foul, and that's going to be his first. Creasa, 6'3", 185 from Estonia. Ross to throw it in on the right baseline. Looking for Blue. Oops, and then threw it away. Blue cut towards the baseline, and Ross threw it over his head out of bounds, thinking he was going to be on the sideline. We turn it over on the entry.
Yeah, those kind of mistakes we have got. I mean, that's just a foolish mistake there.
Cincinnati gets to inbound the basketball now, and they do successfully to Mustafa Cham. And the 7'2" center will back down Sompto into the front court and then hand it off to a guard. Day Thomas with the basketball. Foul line extended left. Comes near side to Abayev. He'll shoot in the circle. Front of the rim, no good. A whistle and a foul on the Dogs. They get Cannon Catchings. Catchings now with his second foul. Still hasn't scored in today's game. Cannon came into the game averaging 10 points a game, 5 rebounds. He was our third leading scorer and fourth best rebounder so far this year.
Yeah, Cannon and Jeremiah have struggled quite a bit here in this one.
Free throw won't drop for Abayev. He had 6 in the first half, including a three-pointer. McDonald's All-American, left-handed shooter, and that second free throw is good. Made 1 out of 2, and it's back to a 4-point lead now for Cincinnati, 41-37. Georgia looking for its first points of the half. 2 minutes in, Cannon Catchings, right-hand dribble drive, hooks it to the rim. Oh, and they foul Sompto on the dunk on the alley-oop. Missed the dunk. He'll have to go to the line to earn it.
That was a beautiful feed.
It was indeed.
They had no choice but to foul him.
Foul's called.
Now a technical called on Cincinnati.
Foul called on Baba Miller. And they called that one on Baba Miller, too. The technical foul, unsportsmanlike conduct is the announcement. So that's going to give Georgia a couple of foul shots here. Blue Cane at the line by himself. And that free throw rattles home good, and Cane now with 16 points for Georgia. The only Bulldog in double figures. Get one more, and then Sompto gets to shoot personals after this. That free throw is good. He ripped it.
Boy, can't Blue just stay there? He's hot.
5 for 7 in the first half, 2 for 2 in the second half. So 7
that's
for 9
all right. We
game.
got Sompto up there now for 2.
Sompto is much improved in this area. Let's hope that continues here on this trip. He's up to 60% for the season, 18 of 30 at the line. He shot in the 40 percentile range his freshman year. And that free throw will not fall for him. Sompto with 8 points this afternoon. It's a 2-point Cincinnati lead, 41-39. And Surreal trying to make it a 1-point game here. Free throw number 2 in the air, and that was going to rim out too, and they got the rebound. He missed them both. Thomas with a rebound, long half-court pass up to Abayev in the right corner, and now a foul on Sompto. No, he stepped out of bounds. Excuse me. It was an out-of-bounds call, not a foul.
I was with you. I thought he called
on the line.
Yeah, I thought he called Somto. There was a little contact down there. I thought they'd given Cincinnati the benefit of the doubt.
Unforced error by the Bearcats. Can the Dogs take advantage? Catchings for three, left wing. Good! Finally, a Scana Energy three-pointer. Cannon Catchings, and that's his first basket of the contest. And the Dogs grab a 1-point lead, 42-41. Oh, those feel good, don't they?
Well, I'm telling you.
Thomas dribbles into the paint, loses the dribble, rolls away, picks it up, hands it to Big Chom. Chom between the circles, nowhere to go with it. Abayev circles around behind him, takes a handoff, and now the Dogs are called for a foul. And the foul is on Blue Kane, a block, and that's his second. Cincinnati will inbound the basketball. Tons of time remaining. 17-12 to go. Inbound stolen by Blue. Half court up ahead to Wilkinson. To the rack and a dunk with the left hand. Jeremiah Wilkinson, first points of the half, 6 in the game now. The Dogs by 3, largest lead of the game for Georgia. Chom, head of the key to Abayev, curls around behind him. He's into the paint, running towards the basket and stripped out of his hands and out of bounds. Somto Surreal got a hand on it. It'll be Cincinnati basketball.
All right, Dogs, defensive intensity here. Let's see if we can get an empty possession for Cincinnati.
Krisa under the basket, throws it in opposite corner to big Mustafa Chom. He hands it off to Abayev. Jump stop in the paint, right edge, pull up two, won't go, swatted out by the big guy. Cincinnati gets an offensive rebound, corner three, rattled home good, uncontested Jalen Celestine from the left corner.
Well, they had great ball movement on that one. Getting it over in the corner, they swung it around to the open man.
Tied at 44 now, Georgia basketball. Ross on the block. Nothing there. He's into a double team. They've got some giants inside. Kane's got the dribble now. Drops it off on the bounce to Catchings. Launches a three. Won't go. Oh, the follow will. Somto Surreal. Rebound and a dunk as he hangs on the iron.
That was a beautiful follow-up.
Somto in double figures with 10 now. 46-44 Georgia. 16 minutes and change remaining here in Atlanta. Got a good one between Georgia and Cincinnati. Krisa found a spot on the floor, then moved off of it to his left and misses the three. Catching storms in for the rebound. Cannon dribbles it all the way up to the foul line on the left end. Now hands it off on the wing. Jeremiah for three. Count it. He rips it right in front of our head coach. Scana Energy three. Dogs.
There you go.
Cincinnati wants a time.
Boy, that brought our bench to life.
Jeremiah with 5 in the half. That's his first 3 of the contest. We've got a time with 15:40 to go. Georgia by 5. It's the Dogs 49. Bearcats 44. Back after this. Bulldog Sports Network.
Picture it. Your holiday table. The family cooking together, the scent of golden brown bread, rosemary from roasted potatoes, and a salad so crisp it snaps. Spiced cider in every glass. Laughter around every plate. At Kroger, we know these moments matter, and we make it easier to bring them to life with quality that's affordable in every aisle. This season, don't just host, make every moment unforgettable. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
You need all the energy you can get for game day. Luckily, at Georgia Power, we know a thing or two about saving energy. We understand that energy costs are an important part of your budget. That's why we're dedicated to providing tools and assistance that can help make a difference, so you can save your energy for the game. Visit georgiapower.com/myenergy to learn more.
$365 days a year. Just call us up. We'll be right there. Our service is guaranteed. As you make, we take great care. Our experts are always there for you and your family's needs. When your family just can't wait, you can
Take advantage of exceptional lease and finance offers on the versatile BMW X3 sports activity vehicle. For more details, see your local BMW Center or visit BMWATL.com today. Proud sponsor of Georgia Athletics, and BMW and Adam say go Dogs.
And Scott, we've closed the gap on the boards is down to just one now. They've got us. They're leading us by one on the glass. What we need to do a better job, though, is those second chance points that they're getting, because they're doing a much better job on their offensive glass than we are on ours. I think it was 7-3. I'm not sure what it is now. I don't think it's improved dramatically for us, but it helps when you have Sompto being able to follow up a shot like he did a while ago. That brings the crowd out of its seats and gets us points on the board.
And a couple of three-pointers along the way, too. Jeremiah Wilkinson with his first.
Cannon
Catchings with his first. And those are Georgia's first of the game. We were 0 for in the first half, but we've hit 2 from distance here in the second half. And the Dogs have opened up their largest lead of the game at 5 points, 49-44, Georgia in front. Cincinnati had an 11-point lead in the first half on several occasions. That's been their large lead of the game. Bearcat basketball, they'll bring it up the length of the floor left to right from our vantage point. Day Thomas into the front court, hands it off on the wing to Buck Harris. Harris guarded by Smurf Millender, who's back on the floor for the Dogs. Also Justin Abson on the floor. And Justin Bailey's out there as well. Baba Miller tried to stride into the paint. Dogs defended him. Get it back out on the wing. 2 to shoot, 1 to shoot at the horn. They hit a 3.
Wow. I got to tell you, we did a great job of defense right up until that last 0.5 of a second.
Celestine hit a 3 to beat the clock. The Baylor transfer, 32% three-point shooter this season. Now they get a steal in the backcourt. They run the floor. Baba Miller down the lane. Up in the air with him is Smurf Millender, and I think he was able to rake the ball out of bounds. Did he get called for a foul?
I think.
Yes, he did.
Foul. Yeah, there's not much chance for Smurf to get a block.
He got up in the air, though.
Yeah, he was up in the air, but, there's a definite discrepancy there in size.
Not a blocked shot, but a blocking foul.
There is a reason why we call him Smurf.
And Millender got called for the foul, and that'll get us into the under-16 timeout. Georgia by 2, 49-47, leading Cincinnati. We'll come back to State Farm Arena here in Atlanta right after this on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Is your current IT setup keeping you up at night? Are you tired of wasting valuable time on IT problems? Spend less time worrying about IT issues and more time growing your business. Liberty Technology gives business owners the peace of mind they need to focus on growing their businesses. We're not an IT vendor. We're a business catalyst. Visit libertytech.net. That's libertytech.net or call 770-229-9424 so you can focus on what matters, growing your business.
This is the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.
Here's a club you want to get into, Club Citgo. It's the super easy app that opens the door to great fuel savings and more. Sign up and instantly save 23 cents per gallon on your first fill-up, plus everyday savings that really add up. You can also enter our sweepstakes with multiple winners and giveaways, like free gas for a year. And Club Citgo makes paying easy with a convenient mobile pay feature. So welcome to the club where all the action is. Download Club Citgo today. Savings good up to 30 gallons, only at participating locations. Data rates may apply.
Creature Comforts is now the official craft beer of the Dogs. And if there are two things that pair well, it's Georgia Sports and Creature Beer. Whether that be a Tropicalia, a Classic City Light, or a Sip 'em Seltzer. Now available in Stegman Coliseum or anywhere good cold beer is served. 2 institutions, 1 town, 1 team. Go Dogs! Sip 'em. 21 and over, champions drink responsibly.
Scana Energy is a proud partner of Georgia Athletics. For every 3-pointer scored by the Bulldogs today, Scana Energy will make a $25 donation to the University of Georgia General Scholarship Fund. Scana Energy and Adams say go Dogs. What are we on Scana Energy threes today? 2 of 12.
And that's after an 0 for 8 first half.
Yeah. As we said earlier, Wilkinson has one and Catchings has one. And I think we've had a couple of old-fashioned three-point plays along the way. But the three ball has not been our best friend today by any means. Georgia leads by 2 at the moment, 49-47. Blue Cane with 17 points. Somto Surreal with 10. Jeremiah Wilkinson with 9.
Jeremiah's gotten a much better start here in the second half than he had in that first half.
Well, he was in foul trouble. He's going to be on the floor now. He's got 3 fouls. Catchings, Bailey, Smurf, Abson, and Wilkinson on the floor. Cincinnati at the free throw line. The 6'11" transfer from FAU, Baba Miller, is on the floor to shoot the foul shots for Cincinnati.
Scott, I'm like you now. I've had to go to a jacket here in this arena for the second half.
It's cold in here. I think they're playing hockey or something. Baba Miller's free throw is no good. Miller at 62% coming into the day. Right-handed shooter. That free throw off the rim, no good. Catching's the rebound for the Dogs. Baba Miller's missed a couple. Dogs by 2 with the ball. Smurf dribbles to Catchings. Touch pass back to Miller. Smurf high left wing. One hands it to Cannon. Cannon to Smurf with 10 on the clock. Back to Catchings. A little two-man game. Step away from the right side of the lane. The jumper won't go for Catchings. Rebound. Thomas for Cincinnati. They run the floor. Oh, that looked like a travel. They didn't call it. Up and down underneath by the big guy, Zella.
It could have been a foul on us, but if you weren't going to call that, there had to be a travel.
And then he missed the lay-in, and Georgia gets the rebound, and no whistle anywhere along that. So the Dogs have possession, and no points from Cincinnati. There's a foul on Thomas. He tried to impede the progress of Wilkinson on the dribble. That's going to be foul number 3 on Day Thomas, the Cincinnati point guard. Dogs by 2, 49-47. Kerr Creasa checks back into the ball game, and Thomas goes out with his 3rd foul. Smurf to inbound it, looking, gets it into Abson right in front of him. Had to throw it up high for the 6'9" Abson to go up and get it. Catchings holds beyond the 3, dribbles to his right, picks up a double team. Oh, wow, what a pass! A sweeping pass with a little bit of bend on it. Through the lane to Abson, he pump fakes and lays it up and in. My goodness. That was terrific. How did he get that to bend? He bent it like Beckham.
You know what? It happens when you have that kind of wingspan. It helps a lot. You get your arms way out there and get a pass around somebody. Get a pass around the defender.
Dogs by 4, 51-47. Cincinnati ball. Creasa dribbles along the 3-point line. Here comes the 3, left wing, off the rim, no good. Rebound tapped and controlled by Bailey. Cincinnati's got a player down. It's 5-on-4. We take a 3, miss it off the rim. Rebound tapped up in the air by Smurf. Abson goes after it, and a tied ball, I think, yes, as Jalen Celestine at 6'7", able to tie up Justin Abson. Harris hit his head on the floor, back down on the other, and now he's up and kind of struggling to walk into the front court, wanting to know why they didn't stop play. So, well, we didn't before, so we didn't for you either. When Somto was down, they continued play until a dead ball. It's going to be Cincinnati possession on the tie-up, however. Bearcats get a bit of a break. They were shorthanded, but Georgia failed to convert. And now the guy who apparently hit his head has the handle. Dribbles into the front court, left to right. Celestine on the dribble, drives to the elbow. One of our guys falls down. That's Blue. Now he intercepts the pass back to Celestine. Beautiful interception by Blue. Dumps it overhead to Bailey. He's going to drive and score on a lay-in. And the foul send him to the line.
I got to tell you, that interception by Blue Cane, that was nothing more than having studied tape of what they do. He knew exactly where that pass was going. He was already en route there. before the pass ever left the other player's hand, and it was right to him.
They call a foul on Baba Miller. That's his third. Bailey goes to the free throw line for a three-point opportunity. Georgia now 53, Cincinnati 47. Largest lead of the game for the Dogs. And Bailey trying to add to it. The left-hander, free throw, good, all net. Justin Bailey with his first points of the contest. The 6'3 guard from Greer, South Carolina. Transferred in from Wofford after one season last year with the Terriers. 2 years at USC Upstate prior to that. Cincinnati moves along the baseline to inbound against full court pressure. They get it into Thomas, who's had to hustle back into the ball game despite 3 fouls. Day Thomas weaves by the defense to the basket. Layup won't go, but they get a foul on Somto, I think.
They did.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Is that his third?
That's number 3 on Somto, yes. 54-47.
So let's see if we get Justin off the...
He hasn't been sitting long. Absent and Somto Surreal in and out, interchangeable. Day Thomas at the free throw line, terrific free throw shooter, 93% when the day began. And he's perfect today, 5 for 5. That free throw is good, and
there you go.
As you mentioned, here comes Justin back into the ball game. Absent will come in for Surreal. 54-48, Dogs lead is 6. And Thomas, a right-handed shooter with a second free throw that's good. 5-point Dogs lead with 12:24 to go in the game. Dogs were down 11 in the first half. Had a tie ball game at intermission, and have taken their largest lead of the game here in the second half at 7. Bailey out of the right corner. Jump pass through the paint to Blue. Open three. Around the rim and out. No good. Absent tips a rebound to himself. Out on the wing to Smurf. Drives into the paint. Pump fake. Fade away. 2. Good from 10 feet.
Thank you, Justin Absent. Great offensive rebound, and the Dogs capitalize with second chance points.
56-49. Dogs by 7 again. Cincinnati basketball. Celestine dribbles and falls. Slides on the floor towards the baseline. Throws it out to Chom. Baseline 2. Good by the big 7'2" sophomore. First points of the half for Mustafa Chom. 56-51. Georgia by 5 with the ball. Smurf, high lob to the foul line. Alley-oop, good to Stagg from Absent. Justin the assist and Kareem the 2.
That's just the way you draw it up. They're in a zone, you hit the man, break into the middle, and the guy on the baseline cuts for the basket, takes the alley-oop and slams it. Beautiful.
Stagg's dunk just punched Cincinnati right in the face. Chom with a deep 3 straight on, won't go, but they get an offensive rebound. Hand it to Thomas, his 3 barely draws iron. Rebound Smurf. Dogs move it up the floor. Underhand to Blue. Catch and shoot 3.
Oh, he's
fouled on the
3.
3-point shot off the rim. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Going into a timeout. Dogs are going to be on the line when we come back.
Yeah, a chance to stretch it to 10.
Fouls on Jalen Celestine, his second. Timeout with 10:54 to play here in Atlanta. It's Georgia 58, Cincinnati 51. Back after this, Bulldogs Sports Network.
Big games and big bills have one thing in common. They don't happen alone. We're the United Association of Plumbers, Pipe Fitters, and HVACR Technicians Local 72. And we're training the next generation of mechanical pros in Athens, Atlanta, and across the state of Georgia. The pipeline to your future starts here. Visit ua72.org.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of Georgia Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
Did you know that Creature Comforts is the official craft beer of the Dogs? Tropicalia and Classic City Lager you already know and love. But be sure to grab a Classic City Light this season, clocking in at just 95 calories and 3.5 carbs. Low calorie, but big flavor. Want to enjoy the creature comforts of life, dog fans? Then we'll see you at Stegman Coliseum this season or anywhere good cold beer is served. 2 great institutions, 1 town, 1 team. Go Dogs! Sip 'em. 21 and over, champions drink responsibly.
(58-51) Georgia with a 7-point lead. Less than 11 minutes remaining here in the first half of a doubleheader here in Atlanta today. The Hoilday Hoopsgiving event. Georgia and Cincinnati here in Game 1, and then Game 2 to follow in a little bit. Auburn and Chattanooga are coming up next.
What do you think the odds are that Auburn coaches are sitting up here watching this, knowing their first game in the SEC is against us at Stegman?
Oh, pretty good. I'm sure they're getting an eyeful here. In-person scouting. And I'm wondering if the Auburn logo will be in red in the graphics here in the building.
That would only be fair.
Like the Georgia logo has been in orange all afternoon. It just makes no sense. All right, we got a time with 10:54 to go. These timeouts are long. They're a little bit lengthier here this afternoon. Georgia will return home, by the way, next week. Next Thursday night, we'll be back inside Stegman Coliseum to host the Catamounts of Western Carolina, a 7 o'clock game. That's Thursday, December 18th. And then home again against the Wolves of West Georgia on Monday. And that's an afternoon contest. You'll make a note of that one. Monday, December 22nd, that's a 2 o'clock game on that Monday afternoon. It's a little holiday basketball in the afternoon.
Oh, what's the date for that?
On the 22nd.
I'll make sure I don't have a tea time or something.
The 22nd.
Okay.
It's on your schedule.
Okay.
It's in your phone.
All right.
It's on your iPad.
Yeah, it'll tell me in the morning when I wake up, canceled your tea time, you got basketball.
You could probably keep it and still make the game. Blue Kane at the free throw line. He's got 3 free throws coming, and he hits the first one. He's got 18 points today. If he hits all, well, I'll wait till he hits all 3 of them. Number 2 is good. That's 19, and that's significant, by the way. And this will be for 20. 3rd free throw. Ball's in the air, and that's good. That's a career high now for Blue Kane. 20 points for the first time in a Bulldog uniform.
I got to tell you, all 3 of those free throws sounded alike and looked alike. Right in the heart of the basket.
He's a terrific foul shooter. 61-51, too, is the lead for the Dogs. A 10-point lead, their largest of the game. And Day Thomas dribbled it off his knee, and it goes skirting out of bounds under the basket. Turnover, Cincinnati.
I didn't see it hit his knee. I thought that's weird. He just dribbled it straight out of bounds.
His knee got in the way of that dribble. Just shot the ball right out of bounds as Wilkinson will throw it into Ross. Back to JMi in backcourt. He'll carry it over the logo into the front side. Now they double and try to trap. Jump pass to Stagg. Into the corner to Blue. Up the wing to Ross. Quickly back to Wilkinson. JMi. Ball hasn't touched the floor yet. Now it does. Wilkinson puts it on the deck and drives. High bank shot won't go. Rebound taken by Cincinnati. They'll run the floor left to right. Day Thomas. Kind of an
nice
off-balance lay-in good.
That was a beautiful shot.
That's his first basket of the game. He's got 7 points now. All of his other points have been foul shots. And Georgia turns it over on a low pass to Abson that goes off his leg and out of bounds.
Yeah, that was right at his feet.
Dogs turn it over. Cincinnati's basketball, 9:59 to go, 61-53 Georgia.
You know, you do big guys no favors when you throw them a pass down at their feet. That's a long way down to get it.
Cannon Catchings back in the game for Kareem Stagg for Georgia. Bearcat basketball, Thomas over the logo, guarded by Kane. They try to screen with Big Chom. Baba Miller with the ball off the wing. Oh, they run an. Oh, he missed a dunk. The 7'2" guy just missed a dunk. And he was wide open.
Boy,
it was uncontested.
Yeah, that is man bites dog right there. That alert the media.
He didn't even have to jump.
7'2" guy by himself missed a dunk.
Dogs shoot it into Ross. He missed a lay-in. leading with his right shoulder, tried to glide down the lane and lay it up and in. He got fouled along the way. That's probably the reason he missed it. Pushing foul on Cincinnati, and that's going to be free throws for the Dogs.
Yeah, but more importantly, that's the 7th foul on them. So from now on, we're in the bonus.
Jordan Ross at the line. 6'3" guard from Utah. Missed the back end of the free throw. Ross, 83% this season, but that one did not look like it. 6 points in the first half. Nothing yet for Ross here in the second, and that's his first free throw attempt of the afternoon.
Somto checks back in, playing with 3 fouls.
Cincinnati gets Keyshawn Tillery into the ballgame, too, a 6'1" freshman guard from Albany, New York. He's on the floor for the first time today. And the substitutions continue as Dylan James had a warm-up on. I understand why. It's cold in this building. He had to shed the warm-up as he approached the scorer's table, and he checks into the game.
Hey, I've gone to my warm-up here. I'll put the jacket on.
Still cold. Need a stocking cap. Ross missed both foul shots. That's not good. 61-53, Dogs with an 8-point lead. Cincinnati with a basketball. They work around the perimeter. Baba Miller attacks inside, skids in the paint, feeds it back now to Harris. He'll attack, and he's fouled. And the foul whistled on Dylan James. And 2 shots coming for Cincinnati with the clock stopped at 9:08. Harris tried to shoot it over Harris anyway, but missed the lay-in. He's at the line now for 2. Left-handed free throw. Number 1, no good off the back of the rim. Foul on James is his first this afternoon. 5th team foul on the Dogs. Second free throw is good by Buck Harris. 61-54 now. Dogs by 7 with the ball. Blue Cane dribbles on the near wing. Goes to Dylan James for a moment, who feeds it quickly to Ross. He almost tipped over on the logo. Curls to the right baseline. One-hander is blocked by Cincinnati.
Yeah, and he blocked it off Jordan.
Yep.
Jordan put it up, got it blocked back off him and out of bounds.
Baseline official, I think, was going to give it to Georgia, and the sideline official said that went off of Jordan Ross. So he got overruled in Cincinnati basketball. Dogs got up 10, but Cincinnati trying to trim it down from 7 or at the moment. Abayev, 3 with a screen, won't go. Big Chom tried to bounce the rebound back out to the perimeter. All he does is bounce it high off the floor and into the scorer's table. It'll be Georgia basketball. Wes Miller wants to substitute for the Bearcats. The head coach gets Jalen Celestine back in the game and takes the freshman Sean Abayev out. And now coming back in also, more size, Halveen Zella at 6'10" and 240 comes in for big Mustafa Cham. 61-54 Dogs. Not a lot of energy on that Cincinnati bench when they check in and out of the game. They just kind of mope in and out. Dogs have possession. Blue weaves through traffic to Wilkinson. 3, blocked right back to him. He attacks instead. Layup good.
The
can't
assist,
do it that way. I'll do it this way.
The assist goes to the Bearcat.
Blocked Jeremiah's 3 right back down to him, and then he just took off for the basket. He's got 11 points in the game now. 63-54, Dogs lead. Almost a steal by Kane on the wing. Cincinnati fortunate to have the ball. Harris drives inside, runs into a wall, and Somto. Ball came loose. Cincinnati picks it up. Miller sitting on the seat of his pants. They get it over to Celestine for a 3. That guy's been good from 3 today. That's his 3rd. He hit that one right in front of their bench. Jalen Celestine now with 11 points in the ballgame. He only averages 4.3 for Cincinnati this season, but he's got 11 today. That's a bonus. Dylan James with a basketball for the Dogs, leading by 6. Dylan's jumper from the baseline is no good. Rebound, Baba Miller for Cincinnati. Last one down, Miller, and he took the pass and traveled with a basketball. He was shuffling his feet the whole way.
Yeah, they put air in it for a reason. They want you to bounce it.
He will be instructed as such during the timeout. 7:14 to go in the game. Georgia 63, Cincinnati 57. Timeout at State Farm Arena. We're back right after this on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Picture it. Your holiday table, the family cooking together, the scent of golden brown bread, rosemary from roasted potatoes, and a salad so crisp it snaps, spiced cider in every glass, laughter around every plate. At Kroger, we know these moments matter, and we make it easier to bring them to life with quality that's affordable in every aisle. This season, don't just host, make every moment unforgettable. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Don't go anywhere. The Dogs are coming right back. You're listening to the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.
You need all the energy you can get for game day. Luckily, at Georgia Power, we know a thing or two about saving energy. We understand that energy costs are an important part of your budget. That's why we're dedicated to providing tools and assistance that can help make a difference, so you can save your energy for the game. Visit georgiapower.com/myenergy to learn more.
Game days start with Community Coffee, proud coffee partner of the Georgia Bulldogs. Community's story began over 105 years ago from a simple belief that great coffee has the power to bring people together. After 5 generations, their family's still roasting smooth, rich coffee that builds community one cup at a time. Community Coffee, community in every cup since 1919. Discover more at communitycoffee.com.
(63-57), Georgia in front of Cincinnati. Bearcats led by 11 in the first half. It was a tie game at intermission at 37 apiece. And then Georgia began to work on building its own lead in the second half and got into double digits there for a little bit. 20 points today for Blue Kane. That's a career best. He's 10 of 12 from the free throw line. Still hasn't hit a three. Dogs haven't shot the three well today. 2 of 15 on the Scana Energy three-point shot. 7:14 remaining, but Georgia up 6 here at State Farm Arena. And looking to go to 9-1 if they can pull off the victory here over Cincinnati. It would also even up the series with the Bearcats. This is only the 4th meeting between the two teams. And Cincinnati's won 2 of the 3 thus far. Bearcats 19-16 last year under Wes Miller. They were 7-13 in the Big 12, looking to improve on that. They had to rebuild their roster like most teams do now. They 12 newcomers on this new roster, and boy, did they add size. And we've talked about that a little bit. 7'2" and 6'10" and 6'11" and 6'9". And they just bring it at you in waves.
You know what? And it's not just the height, but it's the wingspan, that really causes a lot of trouble. I mean, when you're trying to play offense and make passes across zones and they got those long arms out there, it matters.
Especially for guys like Smurf Millender, who's back on the floor at 5'11" for Georgia. He handles the basketball. Dogs have the possession and a 6-point lead. Catching's on the logo now. Left-hand dribble to the foul line. Steps to his left. 15-footer is an air ball. No good. Rebounded by Tillery underneath for Cincinnati. Harris out of the corner by Kane into the paint right in front of the basket. Rolls off the left side of the iron with a one-handed push-up there. And it just rolled off to the left. Somto got the rebound for the Dogs. Smurf has it back now. Dribbles high on the far side of the floor. Georgia with a 6-point lead, looking to add to it here. Kane, open three, right wing. Good! No, it came out.
Oh, my goodness.
It went in deep and came out. We get an offensive rebound. Wilkinson's three, partially blocked, left short. Rebound Cincinnati. Oh, how did that three not drop? Steal by Wilkinson, but he can't control it and loses it on side court.
Oh, my goodness. That ball was down in the basket and then came back out.
It was subterranean, but it kicked back out. Too many spins on the iron. And Blue should have had his first three of the game right there. Instead, Cincinnati has it with 6:15 to go. And the Bearcats substitute. Wes Miller is busy on his bench as Georgia is on its. Bearcats inbound. Day Thomas, their guard, dribbles at the hash near side. Smurf now defensive switch, and Cannon Catchings picks him up on the left wing. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Harris has it. Jab step left. Now drives right into the paint. Loses the ball. Dogs with a steal. Catchings on the run. Kick out Blue. Shoots the three. Nope. Too much deep on it that time. He hesitated to pull the trigger. When he hesitated, he missed the second attempt. Cincinnati basketball. 5:35 to go in the game. Georgia 63. Bearcats 57. Baba Miller works against Catchings. Spins in the paint, throws it out to Chom, leans in for a three, off the iron, no good, rebound Blue. Kane, outlet to Wilkinson. He slows down at the half-court line and walks it over. And lollipops it back to Kane. They'll play catch a little bit on the logo, clock ticking. Wilkinson on the dribble with a left hand, Thomas guarding a little too tightly. Called for a foul. And Jeremiah going to be at the line for a 1-and-1. Foul number 4 on Day Thomas for Cincinnati. And Kerr Creasa gets to the scores table in a hurry to check back in. Wilkinson at the line. 11 points for Jeremiah. Averages 17. Not there yet today. Had 22 in the win at Florida State 11 days ago.
If we can get him to 17 today, I'll feel pretty good about this game.
I'm with you. That free throw is good. He ripped it home with the left hand. There's a dozen. He's got one more coming. Georgia leads by 7, 64-57. Second foul shot in the air and through. Good. Jeremiah with 13. He's got a good shot at his average with 5:08 to go. 65-57, Dogs with an 8-point lead. Cincinnati basketball. Miller overhead from the wing, head of the key to Chom. Hands off to Celestine, 3-ball. He missed that one. No good. Look at the 5'11" Smurf getting the rebound underneath.
You love to see the little guy battling for it like that and then winning.
He had to jump a couple of times and tip it to himself. Dribbles on the far wing. Now across the top of the key. Got a screen from Somto. Still dribbling, fires to Wilkinson with 12 on the clock. Jeremiah attacks, scoop shot, missed it. Hit the glass, kicked away from the iron. Rebound Cincinnati. Harris out of control, shot blocked. Somto stuffs it to Smurf, to Wilkinson. One-handed jam on the left end. He's got 15, 2 away from the average. Baba Miller attacks for Cincinnati. He'll miss the runner and a foul on Georgia.
Just our 6th of the half, though, but this will be a 2-shot foul.
I think they got Jeremiah, too, and that'll be his 4th. Well, he stayed out of trouble in the second half. He had 3 at intermission. First foul of the second half. And that puts the big 6'11" Miller on the line. The senior. It's been his first 2 seasons at Florida State, then last year at Florida Atlantic. Originally from Spain, at the line. Right-handed shooter, free throw in the air, good. He had 10 in the first half. Looked like he was going to play like a house of fire, but he hasn't scored until then since that first half. That's his first point of the second half. He's got 11 now in the game. 67-58 Dogs. 4:13 remaining. Second free throw. That one's short. Rebound. Back to Bailey. He
Justin Bailey. He cut the shooter just like your coach to do.
And it bounced right back to him. That's why you do it, right? Bailey almost lost the handle. Kick out to Smurf for 3. Good! He rips it from the left wing. Smurf Millender with a big Scana Energy 3 to put the Dogs up a dozen. 70-58.
That's our biggest lead.
Third 3 of the half for the Dogs. We had none in the first half. Cincinnati basketball. Buck Harris dribbles on the wing. They go to Miller. Double team there by Somto and Blue. Cross court, it goes to Celestine. In the corner, Creasa for 3.
Wow.
Hit the side of the backboard. Shot clock going to run out. Oh, they called a late foul on Bailey right at the end of the shot clock. Todd Austin now discussing the play with another official, but they called a late foul. They're going to check the clock, I think, but they called a push on Bailey. And we go into a timeout. We'll take a timeout and sort it out after the fact. 3:27 remains in Atlanta. Georgia by a dozen. It's the Dogs 70, Cincinnati 58 on the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.
Kohl's Customer Appreciation Event is here, right in time for the gift exchange. Even though everyone pretends gifting isn't a competition, it kinda is. At Kohl's, save on gifts everyone will fight over. From sweaters and flannels to air fryers, toaster ovens, and more. Because deep down, the gift exchange isn't just about giving. It's also about winning. Shop Kohl's and save on top gifts now. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offers end December 14th. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Shopping for my husband, Santa, is hard when his little elves can make him whatever he wants. Once, I knitted him a tummy control onesie to get down chimneys, and the elves one-upped me and made him a magical shrinking suit. It's like I can't win. But then I did win. I found the holiday scratchers from the Georgia lottery, and those pesky elves can't make that. You hear that, elves?
Give the gift of up to $3 million with the holiday scratchers from the Georgia lottery. Play responsibly.
At Piedmont, quality care changes lives. Meet Amarius, a former UGA football player and current NFL athlete who suffered a serious injury. Piedmont got him back in the game.
When I got injured, I was worried about my future in the game, but you and your team's expertise, care, and support reassured me from the start. I've been able to recover because of the quality care I received at Piedmont, and I'll always be grateful for your part in keeping my dreams alive.
Hear more at piedmont.org/qualitycare. Piedmont, real change lives here.
Put an extra Go Dogs in your wallet with the Georgia Bulldogs Regions Visa debit card or prepaid Regions Now card. Order now at regions.com/Go Dogs. Regions, official bank of the SEC. We were tied at 37 at the break. Georgia now with its largest lead of the game at 12 points, 70-58 with only 3:28 remaining. Blue Canes got a career high today, 20 points, 10 of 12 from the free throw line. Somto Surreal with 10 points. Jeremiah Wilkinson just 2 shy of reaching his average after only 4 at halftime. Jeremiah's got 11 in the second half, 15 for the game. The Dogs still not great from 3 today. We've only made 3 of them, 3 for 19, but shooting almost 48% as a team for the game. And rebounding totals, let's see what we're looking at there. Georgia is +3 on the glass, so we're out rebounding the much bigger Cincinnati team here. Bearcats are going to be at the free throw line with Creasa. A foul whistled right at the end of the shot. Tenths of a second on the shot clock, as Cincinnati was that close to getting a shot clock violation. And the Dogs called for a foul on Justin Bailey right at the end of the clock. 3:28 to go, 70-58, Dogs in front of Cincinnati. Creasa waiting to shoot free throws. He's an 82% free throw shooter this season. Guy who spent his first 3 years at Arizona, then to West Virginia, then to Kentucky last year, and now in his 6th year of college hoops. Finishing at Cincinnati. We think he's finishing. Right-handed shooter, Creasa, free throw, left it short. Blue gets the rebound with 2 hands up in the air. Dogs ball as we approach 3 minutes remaining here at State Farm Arena in Atlanta. Smurf on the dribble to Somto between the circles. One hands it to Catchings. Cannon, lob to the rim to Somto. Blocked away by Cincinnati.
Ball.
Loose ball. Catchings and big chomp and a tie-up. And the Dogs have the possession arrows. Chuck points
Yeah,
out.
that's good. That's good right there because now we got a chance here with 20 seconds on that clock to run a little more clock. I'm counting seconds.
We throw it under the basket to Blue. It's knocked away from behind. Ball is loose, and now a loose ball foul on Kane as he was sliding on the floor. Is that the call? Two players ended up on the floor. Kane for Georgia and Harris for Cincinnati, and the official says Blue tripped up Harris while they were both sliding on the floor. I'm not sure that's possible, but he tripped up the other fella to cause him to go to the floor, I guess is the call. Blue whistled for his third foul.
Yeah, checking that elbow, too, like he got a little wood burn.
1 and
sliding
1
on that floor.
Yeah, that's not comfortable. Free throw by the left-hander, Sincere Buck Harris. The free throw is good. And he'll get one more. Try to make it a 10-point game with 3:05 to play. Ball's in the air, front of the rim, rebound Georgia. Catchings clears for the Dogs. Dogs by 11, 70-59. Smurf over the timeline. Creasa guarding. Kane off a screen, tries to split a double team pairing as well, and gets fouled to the floor on the play. He's going to shoot foul shots now. He gets a 1 and 1. Foul on Cincinnati. They were trying to go over the top of the screen and fight through it to stay with Blue to deny him the ball. Didn't work. Kane, free throw, rattles it home. Good. Blue now 11 of 13 at the free throw line. Career high 21 today.
And the next foul on Cincinnati will be double bonus for the Bulldogs. So right now fouls are 9-8, so that's favoring Georgia.
Deep breath for Kane, junior from Knoxville, Tennessee. Ball's in the air by the right-hander. Good. He's perfect from the line in the second half, 7 for 7. 72-59, Georgia in front. 2:46 to go. Clock ticking against the Bearcats. Creasa, high floater, won't go. Had to send it up high over Somto, but there's Chomp for the offensive rebound and the putback on the other side of the iron for Cincinnati. And it's 7'2". That's normally pretty easy to do on a putback. He's got 9 today, although he did miss a dunk today.
Dogs in no hurry here.
72-61, 11-point Georgia lead. Smurf, now he's in a hurry. They chase after him with a double team. Jump pass to Somto. Through the lane, kick it to Cannon. Over to Wilkinson, wide open three. That could have been a dagger. Offensive rebound, Blue to Somto. Pump fake, put it up and in, and a foul. Somto.
How about that?
12 points for Surreal today.
You know what was impressive about that possession? Georgia sharing the basketball. Every time I thought that guy's going to take a shot, he passed it to a teammate.
Somto and Blue slap hands. They made that play together. Blue got that rebound and then found Somto in the paint. Now a three-point play opportunity for Somto Surreal. Ball's in the air at the line. Good. Three-point play and 13 points for Somto Surreal. That matches his career high. Blues got a career high today, and Somto matched his with that free throw. 75-61, Georgia with a 14-point lead, stretching it out here at the finish. Shot blocked off the glass by the Dogs, down to Chom, and he'll take it and dunk it uncontested. That's a unfortunate break for Georgia. We blocked the shot, but it bounced right off the backboard, right back to the big 7'2" Mustafa Chom.
We didn't have a follow-up there in the paint to grab that rebound or off the block. But I got to tell you something. Listen, can't say enough about the second half that Georgia's had here, and they've done so much of it with defense. You know, they've just been terrific here in the defense. They gave up 37 points to Cincinnati in the first half, and they've given up, 26? Is that correct? 26 here in the second half? Is that right? 37
yes.
and 20, 26 points.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they have really done a much better job defensively. And it's like we talk about this Georgia team. Scott, you know, you and Adam and I, we watch this team an awful lot. You know, we see it every game, but we go to practices, we see them, you know, in their work ethic. And the one thing that sticks out about this team is they got so many ways to beat you. When shots aren't falling, they can do it with defense, as they're doing today. When defense is failing them, they can knock down threes. We've seen them when they get hot with threes. They share the basketball. That's impressive. There's so many ways that Mike White has this team playing right now that gives fits to other teams trying to stop them, that there's going to be a reason why we're 9-1 coming out of this one.
Wes Miller used the timeout after that basket by Big Chom. They use a full timeout. 75-63. Georgia by 12 points here with 1:45 to go. And as Chuck points out, the Dogs on their way to a 9-1 record here in the next 1:45. But Cincinnati not quite finished. You got a lot of size on the floor. Blue Cane runs on the inbound. And a whistle blows it as he skips it into Wilkinson and a quick foul Cincinnati.
Now don't forget, we're in double bonus.
Wes Miller, their head coach, not really happy with that call that was made right in front of their bench. Not
the
sure
officials
that's the one he was
not,
looking for.
The officials might not have been happy with the defensive call he made.
You might be right. Jeremiah down on the line for the Dogs. 2 shots here. Double bonus. Free throw number 1 is good. And look at Jeremiah. He's going to get to his average. That's his 16th point.
I told you if we could get him to 17, I'd feel pretty good about this one.
Leading scorer on the Dogs team this season so far, 17.1 a game. And that's his 17th point of the afternoon. 13 of those here in the second half. We need his scoring. Kareem Stagg comes in for Somto Surreal, who matched his career high today with 13 points. Fine effort by Somto. Full court pressure by Georgia on the inbounds by Cincinnati. 77-63 Dogs in front. Less than 100 seconds remain. Tillery runs baseline, kicks it out for a 3 on the perimeter, and Celestine going to throw up a dead duck there that dies off the heel of the rim, and it's rebounded by Georgia. Dogs have it in front court, looking to run some clock. No, they're not either. Alley-oop. Wilkinson to Stagg, who dunks it with the finish. Cincinnati up the floor quickly. Abayev tries an open 3. He misses it. Dogs with a rebound. Smurf won't miss. Straight on 3 on the left end of the floor. Dogs run it quickly, and Smurf in double figures now with 10. His second 3 of the game. 82-63. Trying to teach Cincinnati a lesson here. Don't try to run on us. Tillery at the free throw line. Drops it off down below. We just let him have the basket. Celestine with an open lay-in is good. He's got 13, 11 and a half. He's one of Cincinnati's leading scorer. In fact, he is their leading scorer today. Off the bench with 13, he averages 4. Smurf, alley-oop, Kareem Stagg, and a 2-handed dunk for the freshman.
I don't know about you, Scott, but I'm enjoying this.
I'm telling you, don't threaten us here at the end of the game. We'll run with anybody. Cincinnati with the ball. They move it around the perimeter. Bayev attacks from the left slot. Throws up a one-hander, rolls off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound. Swatted into the corner. Chased down by Blue. Shot clock is off. Dogs don't have to shoot again. Look at the margin of victory Georgia's going to have. This was 19. A close game until the last 2 minutes, and Georgia just scorched them up and down the floor. 84-65. That's your final as the game ends right now. 84-65. That's going to look good in the books as a 19-point win. It was much closer than that for most of the ball game, however.
Yeah, you watch this one and you go, how did they win by 19? But they won it by 19 by playing great defense in the second half, basically shutting Cincinnati down.
Well, we're going to tell you more about today's win over Cincinnati in our Region's Locker Room Report. That's straight ahead Dogs win it here in Atlanta, 84-65 over Cincinnati to go to 9-1. We'll continue with our post-game coverage right after this on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
The improbable, the unthinkable, the unbelievable. They beat Arkansas and go wire to wire to win the SEC tournament.